Hello, everybody, and welcome back to NAPRA Disclosed. Today's guest here in Lexington, Ohio, we have Supreme, driver of the 18 Bear Motorsports Chevrolet currently. How you doing, Supreme?
Yo, I'm doing straight. How about yourself?
Pretty good, pretty good. Good, you're doing good. A lot of goods. um, well,
Yeah.
I've got roughly 14 or so questions, which of course we can work off of these questions. So I guess first off, basically everybody's getting these first couple questions. So how did you discover the NAPRA?
Uh, it was off of like one of the actually. So back when I first started road racing back in like 2020, I was in this race league called Hurricane Racing, and me and Ford were in the same division in Truck Series, and he had they advertised this league there. And since then, I joined in and created my own team called SDP Dodge Racing Team. And since then, it's been one hell of a ride. Ford definitely a really good friend of mine in the road racing scene for the last 6 years.
Yeah, it's
Going on
been
six
about 6
years.
years, yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, but yeah, that's kinda how I discovered this league through, Ford, basically it was either he advertised it in Hurricane Racing or he, sent it to me via DM, but
Yeah.
regardless, I'm here now, so
I, uh, I believe I advertised it because we became affiliates, Hurricane and NAPRA, and, Vex was the owner of Hurricane. So I'm pretty sure
yeah.
that's how it ended up happening was, uh, advertisements. I guess I don't really need to ask the next question, but I will anyway. So why'd you decide?
I mean, I was new to road racing and like, racing in one league might kind of gets a bit boring after a while. So like I just wanted to branch out. That was like the time where I was like just joining like different leagues. I think I was like at one point I was in like what 10 or so leagues that like in like 2022 or something.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to branch out and like join different leagues, and since you're a good friend of mine, I just wanted to join just to, race with just to race with you and some of the people that you brought over, like Anvar and whatnot. So yeah.
Yeah, man, I remember Anvar, man. It's been a while since I don't even know the last time I talked to him. It's that
Yeah, it's
he
been
helped me create the league. Well, he was like one of the first drivers. But yeah, I forgot about him until you just brought him up. My gosh, it's been a while.
yeah, it's been about 4 years since I last talked to him.
Yeah, it's probably been 4 for me too. Last time I remember him racing was like Vegas of like season 2, season 3
Yeah.
of the Cup series. So, next question on the list, we got what was your first impression of the NAPR?
First impression. I mean, what was my first start? Kentucky or Vegas? I
I
don't remember
think it
which
was
one of
Vegas.
those two.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it
sure
was
though.
Vegas. My first impression was like I thought this league was straight. I mean, I didn't know what like to expect because like I was new in the road racing scene, so I didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
I just wanted to race in something that was just cool to pass the time while we were all like trapped in our houses and whatnot.
Hmm.
So I didn't have no expression. I didn't even perform that well in my first start. So like, I didn't really have that many expectations. I just wanted to have fun no matter, like, the quality of, like, the racing. I just didn't wanna get wrecked, like I just didn't wanna get wrecked a
Yeah.
lot, so that was really it.
But yeah, I guess next question because you were one of the original drivers here. So you're like one of the original 4 or 5, however many drivers we had then. So, um,
Um, mhm.
next question. So, kind of a weird question, and this is specific to you. I was just interested
Alright.
to hear your answer. What was your ideology for success coming into the IP race? Or as in, what was your ideology? Yeah, I guess that. Just what was your ideology for
I
hitting
see.
success?
Ideology was by any means necessary. Sometimes you gotta wreck somebody for a win. Sometimes you gotta make
Uh-huh.
a clean pass for the win. Um, I just want like just to win championships. That's really it. I just wanted to win at least a championship, win a couple crown jewels. Like I wanted to win. I wanted to win a Daytona 500. That was one of the goals. Win the championship. Try to be at least a top 10 driver all time here. And I think for the most part, I kind of accomplished most of that. I don't have a Daytona 500 nor a championship, but I do have a Brickyard 400 though, so that's straight. But other than that, I mean, those were like some of the goals that I wanted.
Yeah.
Um, hit or miss there, but
Well, let's see. Next question. So, why did you choose to found STP and why Dodge?
all right. So, back in season 2, every other manufacturer was like they already had a team besides Dodge, so I wanted to be a bit different and take on Dodge. And as for STP specifically, um, I had like seen I was looking at schemes that I liked like the most for like when I get someone to make it.
Uh-huh.
I was looking at like Richard Petty schemes, some what was it? I forgot who else drove like STP type skins. I think Kyle Petty drove some. Eric
Yeah, Kyle
Almirola
Petty.
had some. Like looking at those type of skins, and I was like, hey, I should maybe name my team this if I'm gonna be running schemes like this. So I just named it STP. Now the DRT thing came like a lot later.
Yeah, that was
It's more
later.
so like it more so is like an abbreviation of like just wanted to be not more professional, but like I just wanted like every other team kind of had like an acronym by the time
Mhm.
season 5 came around. So I was like, you know what? Instead of just STP Racing, I'll just name it STP Dodge Racing Team. That way we can have like a recognizable acronym. Hence why DRT became a thing,
Yeah.
which is a bit weird. It's not the acronym isn't just STP, but DRT sounds cooler.
Yeah. I always liked I really always liked STP because it was, it was a long name, but if you just use the acronyms, it was or the abbreviated forms, it was a pretty nice name. So, um next question we got um in your opinion, what would be your best career moment that you've achieved in NAPRA?
I mean, I'm gonna probably say I'll either say my Homestead win in season 4 where I broke like a season and a half losing streak, or my victory at Darlington in season 5. Pacific, like I would say season 4 Miami because broke that losing streak, helped me bait the final four. And I'll leave Darlington because probably statistically my best season in season 5,
Yeah.
and it was really just a good job. I was racing my throwback from season 2, like, it was stars aligned, really. I would say my season 2 win at Dover, or not Dover, Elwood, where I was able to push me to make the Final Four then,
Yeah.
but it would have been way better if I won the championship, but, I gotta thank, Chevrolet for holding me back. But it's straight, it's straight. I
Uh,
wish I would've won the championship. My legacy would have been a lot more, fixed if it says season 2 NAPRA, and if it says champion along with 10 wins, along with like 6 Final Four appearances, like
yeah. If it wasn't
it
for
would be
Adam, would have won that because you were slightly faster than me in 3 and 4, but I remember being slightly faster in 1 and 2. But I think you just had overall better speed than me that race.
yeah.
Adam coming in mid race saved my one and only championship.
That's
Um,
true, and
what were you saying?
That's really definitely helped out your legacy too, especially no shade to you, but no shade to you, but ever since like season 3, it's just been downhill
Yep.
for
Season
you.
4 was my
But
last, like, great season. It's just once I became really involved in the development in season 5, season 6, it's just tanked.
yeah,
So,
but
yeah.
I think you'll make the playoffs next year though
I think I will.
if you stick around.
I thought I was going to this season, but it's all because I was so bored I didn't wanna race the last 2 races, and I really thought it wouldn't matter. And I missed because I didn't finish Martinsville and I didn't race whatever track it was, so, yeah. Um, Next question. What was this is an interesting question, which I think would really apply to you more than anybody else because you've been here longer than anybody else but myself. Um,
All
what
right.
was your journey like going through all the changes in NAPRA from point systems to schedule changes, car changes, just all that?
I mean, this league definitely does like changing a lot. It's one of the best things when there's something that seems like a problem, they definitely fix it like really quickly.
Yeah,
But I mean, some changes they're good, some changes are bad. Like the cars, I think the cars are probably one of their brightest spots. They change their cars a lot, and they usually progressively get a lot better as the generations go on. Other things kind of maybe need more fix. Like the point system still kind of is a bit shaky, a bit rocky.
yes.
Like they're going to a 3 race championship that we just saw last night for D2. I mean, I'm a bit skeptical about like 3 races, especially with like the penalty system where you're about to see all 4 championship 4 drivers for D2 get suspended in the next 2 weeks. So, like, it that there's, like, certain, like, instances where certain things can bear, certain things may not have to change,
Yeah,
but as long as, the admin teams and whatnot keep, working for improvements and especially getting more driver feedback on certain things, I think NAPRA is gonna be in for a really good last 2 seasons.
yeah. Um, yeah, point systems are definitely it's probably been the hardest thing to get down for NAPRA because a postseason bracket, whether it's playoffs or postseason, blah blah blah. And yeah. Anyway, um, what would you say is your or was your favorite generation of car to drive? I know you drove the old Chargers in the Gen 3 era. Drove
Uh,
in the Gen 3
I don't
like remaster era, you drove the Challenger and blah blah blah.
Favorite era? I don't know what generation are we even on? 6, 5?
4 remastered. It's okay. So the 4 remaster and the 3
Or
remaster. It's basically they're just a redone of that
so
generation.
you don't it's okay, so that's basically what, 5, 6? Because 'cause I'm going
We're
off
going
of,
into
like,
5 next season.
just okay. I guess whatever generation season 5 was. Either
That
that
would
or
have
whatever generation
been
season 7 was. It's either
season
one of those 2.
5 was the Gen 3 remaster because you had the Challenger.
Okay,
And then season 7
okay,
was the Gen 4, like the original Gen 4.
okay.
So,
It's one of those 2. It's
yeah.
also
Which the original
pop
Gen 4
both of
was
those
like our
seasons.
first next gen Cup Series bodies, and then the Gen 3 remaster was like next gen templates on a Gen 6 body. So, yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Kind of like
But those
how
are
the Never Break
probably
series is.
yeah, those are probably
I
my favorite
thought you were gonna say
generation.
that.
But
I figured.
only because those were like 2 of my best seasons
Yeah.
statistically. So
I figured you were gonna say that.
yeah.
So do you have a favorite moment in your final full-time season thus far in the 18?
I mean, this season has been like really, really interesting because like we got tire wear, we got fuel saving,
Yeah.
we got a lot of new stuff for this season and still more to come next season, but particularly for this season. I don't know if I have really like a favorite moment. Like I've been really close to winning like multiple times this season. Like Atlanta 3 wide finish. We had NOLA kind
Mhm.
of tiptoed around trying to win that. Ohio fighting my teammate for the win. Dover this past weekend. was so close to breaking that losing streak, but I mean, I guess those can be my favorite moments, being close to winning, but
Yeah.
you would really like to win this last season. And honestly, being in the championship four would also be a cherry on top to the season, but unfortunately, I missed the race. And in this point season, even though you still got to be fast, you gotta first attend the races. But
Yeah.
honestly, the reason why I missed the race was worth it, I suppose. So
Yeah.
it's straight.
So, but yeah, you've had a very long, prestigious career, Napper. I mean, I always said you were the most aggressive driver Napper's ever. You're the biggest personality Napper's ever had. I mean, you don't show anger, you just show like little to no emotion until you're on the track, and then you're just pure aggressive. So I even told Braden the other day how I'm gonna really miss your driving next season, even though it usually ends up frustrating me at times. But anyway, um,
Hey
so
man, you gotta put the pedal to the metal. Gotta make things shake.
gotta get there, gotta get where you need to go. It's
Yeah.
like host of ours said, uh, get out of the way.
Yeah.
um, so why are you? Which I think this is pretty uh generic question, but why are you choosing to retire now?
Am I choosing? I mean, in all honesty, I could really just not retire, but I'm gonna be honest, like, it comes a point in time where you kind of just gotta move on a little bit. I mean, I'm in college now,
Yeah,
and I got like other potential responsibilities. Like, I got girlfriend, I got potential job opportunities soon. So like, I gotta. You gotta. There's gonna be less and less time to potentially like race,
yeah,
even though I'm just a freshman in college. But originally, I was gonna retire earlier, like season 7, but they said they brought this back. I was like, you know what? Let's give it a couple more seasons, see what the schedule's looking like, and I can't do this forever. Can't really do this forever.
yeah.
And sometimes you just gotta close a chapter to a really interesting book. And I mean, you might see me for Daytona next season, but other than that, it's probably over for the Supreme Block. So yeah, but
Well, that'll bring me
I mean,
to. Oh wait, sorry. Go on.
but if I wanted to retire, if certain things don't really shake out the way they're supposed to be, I could, but I don't think it's very likely that I will.
Yeah. Well, I guess that'll kind of lead me into um getting close to the end of the questions here. Next question. How likely are you to return for one-off races, whether it's next season or E2 or any season coming up?
Any season, okay. I'll definitely run next season's Daytona 500, or at least try to. Um, I think what other crown jewels do I need? I have a Darlington throwback victory. I have a Brickyard 500. I don't have a Coke 600. What crown jewels does NAPRA have? I don't have a
Uh,
Scorcher win. I think
well, I
that's a
was gonna
crown jewel,
say
right?
Elwood, but that's gone.
Well, I have an Elwood
Oh
victory,
yeah, you
so
do
it's
have
straight.
Elwood. Yeah, yeah. Never mind.
So I think wait, what other crown jewels do we have other than Scorcher?
Um, honestly, that's probably about it. Just a generic Cup
Yeah, because I
Series
was like,
ones, and then well, Maryland, I guess, since it's
I
been
mean
the oldest
that
custom
in
track. But
Ohio, I guess.
yeah,
That in Ohio, but I already have an Ohio victory
yeah,
too.
yeah.
So,
You shouldn't have had that one, but
hey man, save your fuel,
oh
bro.
my
Save your fuel,
gosh,
bro.
one
Save
corner.
your fuel, bro.
That
That man
was
ran out of.
that was honestly payback for the season 2 championship. I'm not gonna lie. That was just
I
really far
mean,
down the road karma.
yeah, like that man had a 1 second lead over me and Robloxian, and that man ran out of fuel going into the third
Gosh.
three, bro.
My best race I had in so long
Bro,
too. That could have broke my drought and I just ran out of gas.
yeah.
Oh my.
I felt bad for that, but I was like, yeah, give me this bit, bro.
Um, I got two more questions left. We'll get to this one. So how do you want to be remembered, APRA, as we go on now that you're retiring?
Honestly, there's no like set thing I want to be remembered as. Like a lot of people have different racing experiences with me. Some may say, "Hey, this guy's way too aggressive to race around." Some people be like, "Hey, I like racing around this guy." Some people might be like, "Hey, he a terrorist," or some people like, "Hey, he's calm, cool, collected, or whatever." Like it's just different racing opinions. Some people will like me, some people won't. But at the
Yeah,
end of the day, I left a mark here, I guess. So whatever people want to perceive of me, they can perceive it however they want to, and that's the type of legacy that I kind of, I guess, will plan to leave. I suppose,
yeah,
just different perspectives. I suppose.
yeah. And this will lead us to our final question, which you don't have to answer this whole thing. It's just kind of a way to connect. Um,
I got you.
what are your future plans in real life and or road racing?
No worries. I mean, I don't got any other plans for road racing, honestly. Like, this is the only league that I'm in left. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. This is literally the only league that I'm racing in.
Yeah.
So, but in terms of like, IRL, I mean, probably just try to find a way to just, be a free man, get money, all that
Hmm.
type of stuff, have a family, marry
Yeah.
my current girlfriend, all that stuff. So, maybe. I don't plan to leave the server like immediately after I retire, but like I'm probably gonna end up leaving at some point.
Yeah.
But
Gotta close the chapter
I'll
to open a
still,
new one.
yeah, I'll still probably remember you guys for the most part, cause like I've been here for 6 years,
Yeah.
and but other than that, a lot of plans that hopefully I can make come true and whatnot.
Yeah.
But we'll just have to see down the road.
E. Well, I think that's all the questions I got for you. Just over 20 minutes over our 20 deadline, whatever you want to call it. So, Primo, I want to appreciate you for coming on here and doing some questions. And I want to thank everybody for watching. I know the first episode that was just uploaded uh in February or on February 14th, I think. Either day, I don't know when this one's going up. I haven't looked at the schedule, but thank you guys for watching that one because that one's kind of blown up already. It's only been a few days, so yeah. And thank you, Supreme, again for coming on here. And I think that'll be it. Thank you guys for watching NAPRA Disclosed.
Yes, sir.